I think both of us, to an extent, are we're planners. Like we like to know what's coming and what we're going to be doing. But this job has totally just taken that out for us. I mean, we have no idea, and we just kind of hold on.
Yeah.
And wait for it.
I definitely think we have times where we've talked to each other off ledges of like, I'm really nervous about this. Okay, I'm not really nervous about that. Let me tell you why I'm not nervous about that. And then we kind of talk it through, and the other one will be like, okay, this is really freaking me out. And I'll be like, oh my God, I hadn't even thought of that, you know?
What does it look like to live an incline life, to turn your passions into actions? Join me as I sit down with guests to learn how they took their lives to the next level.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Incline Podcast. I am so excited today to have one of my favorite things to eat and have at our parties, our ladies from the board in Aiken, Casey and Ashley. So welcome to the show. Thank y'all for coming. And the big first question is, tell me about who you are.
Well, my name's Casey. I grew up in Aiken. I've had about 18 different careers. Still don't know what I want to be when I grow up. I always joke and say that, but I have 2 kids. They're 16 here and 3 and 13.
Okay.
And we both have 2 boys, so that's kind of how we met and became besties. I'll let you say who you are.
I'm Ashley Elvis, and I grew up in Aiken as well. I'm a teacher by trade. I just quit after 20 years of teaching.
Congratulations.
Yes, hooray.
Thank you. I had to come aboard and help full time. So I've got 2 boys too, and married to Josh, and left for a little while and came back, and that's when I met up with this one and became best friends in adulthood.
Besties for life.
Yes.
And now business partners for life.
Yes.
So,
I should mention I'm married. I feel bad for not mentioning him.
welcome. Thank you, hubby.
Shout out, Brian.
There you go.
We love Brian.
Tag them. So tell us about the whole idea of 2 ladies rocking this world with entrepreneurship, starting a whole business from scratch, not even in Aiken, no idea what's going to happen in Aiken, and then y'all come on the scene and it's like taking off. So tell us about the business.
We're really kind of proud of that. I mean, we pinch each other a lot about like, man, we just started a business from nothing. Because we literally started in home.
Yep.
It was born one night sitting on the couch drinking wine and having a board, and we were like, well, dang, we could probably do this for like our friends, and they probably pay money,
Yeah.
like for us to just do all the work for them, and you know. That's how it was born, and then we just kind of started as a side gig. We already had a side gig. We had a antique booth.
We have many gigs.
Yeah,
that's
did.
awesome.
We always had something going on. We had our hand in something. So that's really how it was born, and then we just started working it, and it went crazy.
It did. It really kind of grew itself at first. Like it pulled us along,
Yeah.
which is kind of.
I would say it did that for like the first year and a half.
It drug us by our hair along.
Yeah.
But we recovered quickly and figured out how to run a business.
So when did it
We
get
had to.
started? What year did y'all start?
Right before COVID. It started the like fall of 19.
Okay.
We made a few for our buddies for like holiday parties.
Okay.
The whole idea was we'll make it on a real tray. It'll be beautiful, real things. We'll drop it off, and all you have to do is, open it up and have a party, and then we'll come and pick everything up the next day.
We were bad about that though.
We had stuff all over town.
Yeah, we did.
So y'all sitting on the couch having, what type of wine were y'all drinking? Like,
Always a Cabernet.
there you go. So you're drinking your reds.
Yeah.
And then,
Best ideas at the bottom.
there you go. So you got this great idea. You're doing it. Who was your first client?
Oh,
Was
it Carrie?
Either Carrie Wilhelm or I was going to say Miss Kisner too.
It might have been Christy Kisner.
Like a holiday party.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
We've had some people really support us from the very beginning.
Yeah.
And are still really good.
That's awesome.
customers.
So tell me about, before then, you say you were doing a bunch of different things, you were teaching. Like the idea of starting a true business together. Like how's that conversation go? Like your besties for life, you're doing some things together. Like what's the conversation like from there? Let's do this. Let's quit jobs. Let's go full time.
Well, there was no quitting at first.
Okay.
I think we were ready to like dabble. I mean, I was terrified.
Well, and COVID really was a wrench too, because we were, got started in 19 and we both were working at Meat Hall at the time.
Okay.
Ashley was teaching and I was, I think I was teaching again, lots of careers, but because I started out in like admin and doing other stuff, but we were both teaching there. And then COVID happened and the school shut down.
Yeah.
So then we had our kids at home and then no one was doing anything for a while, but then I think because of COVID, we really just took off and people were shut in. So we were taking them to their houses, and that's
People from out of town were like sending them to their parents because they couldn't
Oh.
come and visit. So we'd send it with like a note or whatever. So I think that like
so it just kind of imploded on us. And we were like, what are we going to do? So for that next school year, I backed way down and only taught a little bit or only worked. Now I'm getting confused
I
at what you
know.
did too.
But we
Anyway,
both kind of like shimmy down,
Step
to
down.
part-time, and then like
I came out first and then Ashley came out
yeah.
Great.
second because again, she was legit.
I would like run in at 10 a.m. and Casey would be like
in the middle.
cheese hanging, like slinging stuff in the
That's
air, and I'd be like,
awesome.
"Where do you want me? Where do you want me?" She'd be like, "Get it in."
Adams. Yeah, it's like a battlefield some days because when we have, hundreds of boxes going, like we have a
Yeah.
horse show or whatever.
Yeah.
Or corporate lunch. That was a lot in the mornings, like when I was in
Yes,
school.
and deliver it. This is before we had a delivery person, so I'd have to get it made, and get it delivered to Augusta. But it was nuts.
I'd come in right in time for lunch.
I know. She had it made there for about a year, but now she's full time with me.
I love it. I love it. So now you have a delivery service as well. You kind of always done that in some ways, but now you have this great little van going around town.
Yes.
With your faces
Vanna.
on.
Vanna, we love her.
Vanna?
Yeah,
I love it.
it's
The
so
very
fun.
first day we got her, we took her through Carline, and our kids
Picked up our middle schoolers.
They go to Kennedy, and they were like,
Yeah.
"Oh my!" I mean, like slung the door open. They had to climb in the back.
Oh, there's also nothing in the back, so they were just
Yeah.
back there rolling
Rolling around.
It was great. It was
I'm
like
sure that's legal.
a really good mom moment.
Yeah, oh, that was fun. That was fun.
They love the van.
We want to do that to the high schoolers.
They
but
love
they
it.
don't
but
like,
they didn't wanna
don't you
be-
dare.
Yeah, they didn't want to be picked up in Carlisle.
Oh, it's definitely prom season coming up soon.
I know.
They can drop the
Yeah, we
prom.
can provide rides. No problem with
Put
that.
some lights around it. So there you go.
Party van.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So, the whole family is probably involved in some way, helping out. How does the husbands feel about we're getting into this business
Oh, yeah.
and doing it? Tell us about that. The balancing between like working as an entrepreneur and running your business to like balancing husband life and kid life, and kids have sports and all kind of stuff going on.
Yeah, for sure. It's always a balance. Again, Ashley has a really laid back, awesome.
He's laid back and he's a dreamer. So he's like, take the world on, one stick meat at a time.
Yeah.
But I mean, I feel like sometimes I have to dial him back. I'm like, well, you can't, we
Yeah.
have, but
Yeah. And Brian's a little more like, how's this going to look? How's it going to work?
Yeah.
And it's been hard to answer all that because board has like evolved. It looks nothing like it did even a year ago, 6
Yeah.
months ago. So it's sort of like, I don't know what we're going to be doing. We could be ruling the world by then.
Yeah.
So it's, but they're super supportive, both of them. And we take them out to dinner about once a month.
we do.
So
That's
they
nice.
love that. And I mean, they're both super supportive and great. But you're right, it's a family affair.
It is.
We've got families that are members that are our accountants
Yeah.
that bake cakes for us. We've got what else?
I mean, they'll step in and deliver.
Yeah,
We've sent them to some crazy
they've
places.
definitely met pickups before.
Yeah.
And we've got 2 kids that are driving now, so they're getting stuff under their belt. But pretty soon they're gonna be drivers too.
Do you think that y'all two doing this has inspired the kids to possibly do like their own entrepreneurship and like go out into the world and do something like that?
I hope so. And if nothing else, I hope they find badass women who
Yeah.
Yeah.
want to go and do things, and I hope that we've been a good example of that. And we have fully said, now, do y'all see us busting?
Yeah.
I mean, we try to tell them, like, find yourself someone who is going to be moving and shaking and have goals, their own goals,
So important. I'm so lucky to have Bethany. So like we do this whole real estate thing, and so involved, but it's a teamwork. Even though sometimes I'm here on camera, but reality is like she did all the setting up. I didn't.
So
do any
much
of
went
that.
on,
Yeah.
behind the scenes.
So it really is a team. It's a family atmosphere, and I love that. So talk to us about your favorite board. Like I want to hear like what's your favorite thing?
Oh, I want to jump you on this because we probably have the same one.
Go ahead.
Brunch.
Oh, tell me about brunch board.
Well, the brunch has quiche. I love
Okay.
quiche. It's got candy bacon if you do that upgrade, and that's the best stuff I've ever tasted.
Candy bacon.
Yes, it's bacon, but better. It's so good.
I'm all about
Yeah,
this
it's
life.
cooked in brown sugar, and yeah, it's delicious.
It's so good.
So, and little yogurt parfaits. So that's my favorite. And then it's still got the meat and cheese
Yeah.
and the other, items, but I love that one.
I think I love the combo board.
Okay.
And it's got a little bit of the kid board and a little bit of the adult board. So it's got the meat and cheese and the veggies and the fruit and stuff, but then it has these little Sammies And everybody loves like a turkey and cheese sandwich.
yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
You're lying to yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
A
What's
little bit of candy. So
has there been any like super, I wouldn't say weird, but like different, unique requests that you're like, oh, I
Yes.
didn't think about
oh
that.
yeah.
Oh, yes.
Tell us about one of
Oh,
those.
God. Oh.
Yeah, you would ask that question.
Oh, hang on, though. We will get it. We will get it. We've had some bizarro.
Like for me, I'm like, I love a chicken wing. Like,
Oh, it makes me think of, yeah.
Like-
yeah. Pizza rolls?
Yes, pizza rolls. And then
did y'all do like
Pigs in a blanket?
the flour thing? Like make a pizza roll out of flowers?
no, we didn't do anything to him, but we just had this one guy. It was a guy's birthday, and he was
Yeah.
turning, I think, 40.
All of his favorite
30 or
things.
40.
So none of it went together.
Yeah.
It
of
was
course.
like
Yeah.
Skittles and pizza rolls. And
Yeah,
You
we
know.
were like, this is weird, but
Yeah.
ew, he's gonna love it. You know, we did it
Yeah.
anyway.
One-
But it's always fun to personalize.
it is. We love to do custom things and get all the fun stuff that goes on them. One we did had like a beer tower
Oh, that's cool.
in the middle, and then like all the charcuterie was around it. That was fun.
We do get tickled when they're like, now I want, we're low carb, so it's got to be keto. We're like, okay, so no bread. Oh, no bread's fine.
Yeah.
It's keto.
Okay, you want no grape? Oh, no, definitely the fruit. I'm like,
Like, okay.
okay, I just put keto on here.
Those don't count.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
We got one the other night. Some guy called and was like, I want a late night board. And we were like, ooh.
Yeah, we're like,
What's
now,
this gonna
sir. Now, sir.
What are we going to put on this?
Yeah.
We
What'd y'all
just
put-
wanted food for late night.
Yeah, they
Like,
just
oh.
they had gone to the Rupo for the closing, and
Oh, that's
they needed something to soak up. We're like,
Yeah.
oh, we got that.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, we thought it was going to be racy though.
Yeah.
We were excited.
Well, I was just thinking like we just had our anniversary, so I'm like, oh, that'd be kind of
Yeah.
fun. Like,
Yeah.
holla.
Listen, if it can go on a board, we'll make it happen.
That's right.
That's creative.
We
Valentine's
even had-
Day.
We met with a girl about putting Delta 8 products,
gummies.
Oh, the
yeah,
gummies.
gummies and stuff on there. And we decided we couldn't do that just because our boards go to a lot of places with kids, and we're like, we don't need that liability. But that'd be kind of fun if we were, we were
Yeah.
doing.
Yeah.
So many opportunities. Help everybody out.
Yeah.
All right,
So we
so
have a contact.
let's go about business a little bit. So what's been like, I don't like to use the word fear, but like scariest moment, like what's been the moment like, oh crap, like this is for real, like you're really making money, you're really supporting your family, you're really achieving these dreams and goals you have, and some goals you probably didn't even know you had them, and dreams you had. So tell me about like, what's that look like for you?
I mean, my scariest moment was quitting teaching.
Okay.
Like I've been in one career for my entire adulthood, and so that was really scary
So
to walk away from that.
So what made you do it? I mean, I know this is like the success and like pushing you along, right?
I was like, I'm quitting. If you know.
Yeah. I think it was just I was so excited about what we had built,
Yeah.
and I knew that I either had to give it all or it wouldn't make it. I mean, it's just I mean, I know that Casey would kick ass if
Yeah.
I left. I wouldn't leave you, but
You better not.
I know that she can handle it, but it takes both of us. It has just grown so much, and so I just knew how to do it. Like I got to try it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, you really do have to go all in. Like, even with real estate, when I was doing kind of part time to start off, I was like, all right, I'm going to go on live, full time real estate this day, and we're going to make it happen. Like, this is my deadline. And you do it, and it all changes because you're able to be all into something.
And you're right. Real estate's, I mean, I used to be a realtor and a mortgage broker. Anyway,
Let's go.
Again,
Welcome
back.
back.
To the 18. But you're right. Commission and not knowing, and there's no guarantee. We have no guarantee about how many, boards we're going to get a month. Now we have like a track record where we're like, okay, hopefully, and here's our goal. And so we set goals and we meet them. And we do have a business mentor.
That's awesome.
And that's been huge.
That's so
She
important.
kind of keeps us on track because sometimes we can kind of,
We're like, oh, let's do this. And she's like,
no, we're not doing that. No, you're not
yet.
doing that. So she has really kind of kept us like,
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's so neat. And now y'all have, you said earlier, we asked, you have 2 employees?
Yes.
Cool. How was your first hire? How was that? Other than hiring yourselves, of course.
Well,
like,
we had one before these two.
okay.
How was the hiring process?
Well, like, this, like, how'd you know you're going to hire your first person? Like, when did you know you needed that person?
Well, when we were like working
In
15,
tears.
16
Yeah.
hours a day.
yeah.
We're
And
like,
when we
okay.
just couldn't, I mean, you couldn't get the day's worth of work done because, and then you had to turn around and worry about tomorrow. And it really was the prep. The prep will kill you. I mean,
It's
there's
the behind
only
the
so
scenes.
many carrots
Yeah.
you can
oh,
peel and cut before, you start to lose your mind.
Yeah.
So that was really it. It was really like we can't even get it done with and then get prepped for tomorrow. So we gotta bring help in.
I love it.
And at first we hired, I'll say this because it might benefit some other people, but
Yeah.
at first we hired one person and they were doing kind of everything that we did. Not making though, we're the only ones that make, but they were prepping, washing, delivering, shopping. What else? I mean,
Yeah,
all the
of it.
things, anything we would need, meeting people for pickups,
Yeah.
etc. And it kind of burned. She was growing up anyway and going to college.
Yeah.
Wasn't a big
Yeah.
deal. But when she left, we hired someone to prep and wash and someone to deliver and shop. And it has seemed to be a much better balance.
Yeah.
The key is just finding people who deal with our, hey, can you come in tomorrow at noon? You know, we're
Well, yeah, it's like 6 in the evening, and we have deliveries in the afternoon, and
Yeah.
a huge order comes in for the morning
You got
at 6 in the evening, and so our employees are really flexible.
yeah, they're awesome.
And we love that.
Yes, please.
And that's what makes entrepreneurship special is like there's really no set hours. Like you do have your hours, quote unquote, but reality is for y'all to make money, there might be a one-off that you have to get up and be there.
Yeah.
I'm sure y'all been there at 3 a.m. working, and
Yeah, we
there's
have.
been long nights, and you might lay down on the floor and take a quick nap and
Yeah.
power through.
I
And
have a couple pictures of Ashley on the floor.
Oh, I have a couple of you.
Yeah, we do. In fact, I was going to say too, we try to be closed on Sunday, Mondays, but we're not going to turn down, a big job that comes. But I think that just comes from being self-employed. I mean, it's like, no, we're going to do that.
Yeah.
If it were someone else's business, we'd be like, we're closed Sunday, Mondays. Thank you. Good day. But
Not
since
us.
it's ours, we're like, no, that's a $900 job. We're taking
Right.
that job and we're going to do it and hopefully get good exposure.
that's so cool. What does the future look like for y'all?
We don't know.
I love it. That's a
I
great
mean,
answer.
I know, and I think both of us, to an extent, are we're planners. Like we like to know what's coming and what we're going to be doing. But this job has totally just taken that out for us. I mean,
We've had
we have no idea, and we just kind of hold on
yeah.
and wait for it.
I definitely
and-
think we have times where we've talked to each other off ledges of like, I'm really nervous about this. Okay, I'm not really nervous about that. Let me tell you why I'm not nervous about that. And then we kind of talk it through, and the other one will be like, okay, this is really freaking me out. And I'll be like, oh my God, I hadn't even thought of that,
Yeah.
So our brains definitely work differently, and we usually get to the exact same conclusion, but we get there going two different ways. So sometimes we have to.
That's so cool because I can see like the teamwork. Like, yes, y'all are business partners, but the friendship's definitely there. You see it come across like naturally. That's so awesome.
That'll never change.
Nah, better not.
I know.
Are y'all taking vacations together? Are y'all
Oh my God.
still
We do.
Yes.
good?
Well, our boys love each other.
That's awesome.
And our husbands love each other.
And
So-
our dogs.
Our dogs even love each other.
Yeah.
That's
The whole
right.
family.
I know
We're like, everyone is going
we're
to love each
sickening.
other. That's it.
yeah,
That's awesome.
we are a family now.
All right, so let's go to like some rapid fire questions.
Oh gosh.
So they're easy.
I need water. I need water. You need
Yeah.
water? Okay.
I'll sip some water too.
Okay.
So
Rapid fire.
ready? So one word answers.
Okay.
Beach or mountains?
Oh, mountains.
Oh, both of y'all. That was pretty quick. Grapes or strawberries?
Strawberries.
Room temperature grapes.
Yeah, she doesn't like cold.
I don't like.
I can see your struggle. You were like, are these
Room
yeah,
temperature?
or are these cold?
I didn't think about it. It's so true. I got sensitive teeth, man. I do not pop a cold grape. But I like a room temperature.
You want some lukewarm water?
Great. I don't have to chew the water. I'm good.
All right, so I'm off my game now. That's great. I don't know what to say to that. Favorite? You can more than one word. Favorite types of cheese?
Oh. Still love cheese.
All the cheese.
I would say the softer ones like blue and brie is what I kind of tend to go towards.
Yeah, I love something that I can put like a mustard on, like a
Oh, that's good.
Like a
manchego
Gouda.
or like a Gouda, something like that.
And a favorite candy?
Mm.
Oh my God, I have a really big sweet tooth.
How do we whittle these down? We work in a kitchen.
You mean like chocolate or do you mean like candy?
I'm gonna let you be open. You can choose what you want to.
I really wanted you to whittle it down.
You go chocolate.
There-
like at the movie theater, I get junior mints.
Do you buy your own from Publix before you go?
Of course. Dollar Tree.
Dollar Tree. Sorry.
We're big movie goers too.
Yeah.
Big.
Guilty as charged, right?
Especially when the kids were little.
Oh yeah,
we
we go like once a
awesome.
week. I still haven't answered the
I
question.
know. I'm not really sure on candy.
That's fine. Junior
Can
mint.
I go just a plain M&M?
Yeah, I'm
never
okay
treats
with that.
me
Milk
wrong.
chocolate. It's good.
Okay.
And then this is a little bit different, but what advice would you give to the next entrepreneur? But honestly, I'd like for you to tailor it a little bit more to like the next female entrepreneur looking to be in your space, like, or just be creative and let a fun activity where you go around with your girlfriends and have a couple of glasses of wine, create something. Like, what advice would you give to them to open a business?
I mean, I think surround yourself by other strong women, because I think that, I mean, our employees are women, our business mentor is a woman, and I just think we get a lot of encouragement and support from like-minded women. We love men too,
Thank you.
but but it's different, you know. Men
No.
and women are different, and it's nice to have someone who kind of thinks like you and feels like you, and you know, that type of thing.
I would say one of the like intimidating things about going into business was all of the legal and licensing and all of those things. And I will say that no one makes it easy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not easy with the city, the county, or the state. So if you can find a friend that can kind of walk you through all that, that is really helpful because
It's really true.
in taxes, you know, sales tax and hospitality tax and
Gotta love Uncle Sam.
Employees, paying employees.
yes, withholding. And so I feel like we've gotten a little bit of like education in all of that because we didn't know
Like
any
a
of
crash
that.
course, dummies for dummies.
Yeah, we could have been a little more prepared.
We didn't know.
Yeah,
But it's I mean, even like in my position, you don't know what you fall into. You have people
Yeah.
you hire and you hope they're telling you the truth, and most of the time they do. But if they don't, you find the next person.
yeah.
Kind of roll with the punches. All right, so if people want to order from you, how can they order from you? Where can they find you? The whole 9 yards. Tell them about that information. And you can look right into the camera for this one so they can actually call you.
Okay. Which camera?
Yeah, pick one.
Well, there's a couple ways you can order. You can go to the website, which is boardandaiken.com,
Awesome.
and you can order on the website, or you can call our work number.
Yep, which is 803-646-8630.
That was a test. You passed. That was really good. Yes, we could just take it on the phone.
Yeah.
We have gift cards. We have some merch. All that is on the website. We're located in Woodside Executive Park right now. It seems a little bit odd, but you just roll up to the 6,000 building and we bring it out to your car.
Perfect.
It's sort of like just where our kitchen is. So yeah.
I love it. And I will like give y'all kudos because not only are y'all rocking it and doing everything for y'all's family, making the money and helping the communities like that way, but you're also giving back a lot of stuff to the community too, as like y'all sponsor numerous charity events, like donation for giveaways, helping other people grow their social media stuff. So thank y'all for doing that. Y'all know y'all personally know us, so that's huge. And thank you.
You're welcome.
So y'all go buy your favorite board or get creative and send them some ideas about your favorite board. That's awesome. Until next time. Thanks for tuning into the show today. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to our show, and we look forward to seeing you on the next Incline podcast.